Yo there guys, this is Cobb and this is the second video in the series that I really wish I had more time to put towards, and that is the Taking on Multiple Opponents series. I'll basically be talking you through what I'm thinking as I play through certain situations you will see in the video, and hopefully there'll be some useful tips in there that will help you out in Destro PvP in general. Alright, so the first clip isn't so much a 2v1 as two 1v1s in a row. I actually recently used it in a BG and World PvP montage that you guys seem to love. Right away you see this rude hunter attempts to prevent me from capping this node, so my first instinct is to pet seduce him. While he's sitting in that, I decide to throw a fear and curse of weakness onto his pet, and just to try and reduce some of its damage coming in, but the fear is broken by the hunter's bull-headed ability. I'm really sorry for so many pauses this early on, but there really is a ton of stuff to watch out for here. So I use my Sacrificial Pact very early on, as you can see. It's only a 1 minute cooldown and it's great to use early so you can use it again sooner. But the main thing to notice is that I use the glyphed health funnel on my pet to heal her back up after sacrificing herself using Sacrificial Pact. If I keep her on high health, the next time I want to use Sac Pact, it will be just as strong as the first time I used it because it scales based on her current health. So letting the clip play out, you'll notice I'm not popping any major cooldowns. Against hunters, I prefer to not go for Chaos Balls until they are below 50% health, just because they have so many ways of stopping it. Right here though, I pull off a nice little trick. I Shadow Fury the hunter, then hit my Pet Seduce right away, and this is because I'm pretty sure that he's going to trinket my Shadow Fury and then will be Pet Seduced right after it. As you can see, he does trinket the Shadow Fury into a Seduce, and I'm able to get off a Chaos Bolt easily because of that. So I waddle up to the flag and I start capping the node, and it's all good until a rogue comes and jumps me. I knock him back with a Whiplash right away, but right now I'm pretty much checking what cooldowns I have to survive with. There isn't too much time to think though. He dropped me really low, so I hit my heals right away and use a tailoring net just to get a bit of precious distance. Now these next 3 or 4 seconds of gameplay are the most important of the entire fight. I see that the rogue has used his Cloak of Shadows and Vanish, so to avoid being opened on and just dying here, I hit my Demonic Teleport instantly. This gives me a couple of seconds to make a quick judgment on the current situation I am in. The rogue is going to open on me with either a stun or a silence, and will I be able to survive that? The answer is no. My heals are running out and it won't be enough to keep me up. So I actually use my Unending Resolve just before the rogue opens on me again, and now I'm able to tank my way through his reopener. The reason it was important to use Unending Resolve before the rogue opened is because I can't use it while silenced, so if the rogue had opened with a Garret, I would have been in really big trouble. Now I actually have the upper hand. The rogue is in a Pet Seduce, has no Cloak, Vanish or Trinket, and I have my Darks already, as well as a couple of stuns to keep him locked down. So I proceed to dump as much damage into him as possible. Unfortunately though, he manages to bring me down using only ranged attacks, which was smart by him, but unfortunate as my Sacrificial Pact actually came off of cooldown at the same time that I died. But I don't feel too bad about that. All in all, it was a good fight and I'm really happy with how I played. Now, this fight starts out against a Retribution Paladin, and you'll see that they are immensely easy to kite using your knockbacks, conflagrate slows and all that kind of good stuff, so I'm just pumping damage into him, not wanting to use any major cooldowns on just one player. I do use my Sacrificial Pact pretty early on, and I actually forgot to heal my Succubus back up with the glyphed health funnel, which was actually a mistake on my part. You see that I really like that old Shadow Fury into Pet Seduce combo when playing Battlegrounds, and I use it here to get some good distance and land a sneaky Chaos Bolt, and having forced the bubble, I see a mage coming to join in too. So I use my mouse over Pet Seduction macro to CC him right away. However, this mage was actually a cool guy and didn't join in until the Retri Paladin was dead, so I respect him for that. It's a rare thing these days to actually see something like that. So I pop my Dark Soul on this Paladin and Havoc the mage as I thought he was going to join in. I use Unending Resolve so I can free cast, and I quickly take the kill on the Red Paladin with a Shadow Burn. Then I turn to the mage and I take a full counter spell, which was really careless of me, but after seeing him sitting there actually doing nothing, I wasn't actually sure if he DC'd or something. So I am on the back foot right away. I trinket his Deep Freeze and I pop my heals to barely live through his best cooldowns. I spam out some fears which he ice blocks, and as soon as he does that I throw out a Banish onto his elemental because there really wasn't much else to do. Now at this point I know that we were in for a real scrap. We both used our big defensive cooldowns and our offensive cooldowns already, so it's the tiny details that are going to decide which way this fight goes. And one of those tiny details is my Grimoire of Service Fell Hunter. If I can time it right, I'll be able to spell lock the mage mid-cast. So I knock the mage back here, wait until he hits the ground, and then immediately hit my Service Fell Hunter, managing to lock him out on Frostbolt. While the mage is wondering how the hell he just got spell locked, I have time to instant him down, building up an Ember in the process that I probably should have used for a Shadow Burn in hindsight, but I end up using it for an Ember tap heal just as the mage goes down. Alright guys, thanks very much for watching. Before I wrap this video up, I want to let you guys know about a pretty insane giveaway going on right now by my sponsors at Gamma. They are actually hosting a raffle in which they're giving away 1,000 samples of their new G Fuel flavour Pink Lemonade, so there are a ton of chances to win. My samples should be arriving in the post to my house pretty soon, so I'm really excited to test out a new refreshing flavour. And if you want to test it out too, there is a Twitter link in the description. Hit that link, follow their Twitter, punch in your address, and that's it. So yeah, good luck with that everyone. I really hope you win and get to try this stuff out, because it really is an awesome product. I know I say it all the time, but it really is a healthy alternative to regular energy drinks, and I use it all the time while gaming. But that is all for me for now. Thanks for stopping by. I'll catch you all in the next video, which will be tomorrow with Sundays with Cobb. See you guys, thanks for watching.